good morning. Beautiful morning to you people. Freaky, wacky Friday, slacky Friday. Whatever you want to call it.
Ayizolayita manje. Ungavuli lapho. Vala. Akuvalwanga.
Because of not sharing. But we are back on air. So I think that we should start all over again. A very good morning to you, community of Melville. To you.
Good morning, people.
Good morning, people. Beautiful Friday.
Very beautiful Friday.
Sunny, vibey, and
apparently it's gonna rain.
Yeah, I think we're now used to it because it rains
every
weekend. Welcome, guys, to the community connection. And let's hope that you guys are going to keep connecting with us. At the end of the day, the show isn't about Dineo and I.
Of course.
It is actually about you.
You people.
So good morning, Johannesburg, and good morning, Melville, and good morning to you surrounding areas of this little suburb.
YouTube.
How are you, Yolanda? How are you this morning?
I'm not feeling well, but it's job, you know.
What is wrong exactly?
I'm asthmatic.
Oh.
So I'm wheezing. So, but yeah, I'm okay. But just because I like talking, I like connecting with my community, I thought that at the end of the day, I need to come, you know.
You need to be with the people.
Exactly.
Within the people.
And people still need to know what's happening, you know. We need to keep connecting with people.
Of course.
And yourself, how are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm super duper okay. I'm fantastic. I even went for a jog yesterday. Will you believe it? For the first time. I'm a first time jogger. Yesterday I was the first, and I'm going back today. But some bodies are made in winter again. So you'll see me in summer. You go here, I will be just gracing you with the summer body that was invented yesterday.
Summer bodies we'll see next year. Some of us. Right now I think that let's just welcome you guys with a vibey song. I mean, it's Friday after all.
Yes,
our producer
absolutely.
actually owes us that much, you know, because we like keeping you guys on your feet. We like seeing you guys dancing.
And it's a Friday.
Not forget to tune in to iLOVEmelville.LIVE, and we're actually live on TikTok.
We are. Hello,
now.
TikTok
and
people.
We've been interacting with people on TikTok.
Even before being on air.
Exactly. You know, people actually saw us preparing being on air.
And gave us topics.
They gave us topics. They were actually talking with us. So thank you, people on TikTok, on TikToking with us here at
TikTokers.
Exactly. So our show is actually called Community Connections.
Connect.
Actually about connecting Melville and its surrounding areas. So if you guys want to interact more with us, if you guys have any interesting topics, please feel free, keep on interacting with us here on TikTok. Right now, I think that even you guys on TikTok want to dance. So let's just let our producer and Mrs. Technical Producer do their thing and let them play a vibey song.
For Friday.
We deserve it. We deserve it.
Don't
we deserve it. We do.
We need to be
Please dance, guys, because we're going to be dancing. We're live on TikTok. Keep tuning in and keep connecting. We are back on live. You guys need to keep on commenting and keep on interacting with us.
Absolutely.
And as I said before, that at the end of the day, this isn't about us, but it is actually about what's happening in the street. So it is actually about you. And if you guys want to tune in, you can tune into iLOVEmelville.LIVE. And that was a beautiful song. As I was talking to you guys while the song was playing. You know, Tina Bandu Bakdala, Dallas Chiva, we've been in this game for a long time. If you guys remember the original version of this song, this is actually a remix or a redo or a something, whatever it is. But the name is still Movies, you know. So hope that you guys are actually enjoying this moment of being with me, Yolanda Sibego, and my co-host.
So today we have an interesting topic. Coming back to Earth, we have a very interesting topic, which is a topic about single dads. So this one is not talked about mostly. Most people are just ignorant of the fact that there are fathers, you know, there are responsible fathers who are actually raising their kids, and you can imagine how difficult or stressful it might be, especially when raising a girl child. As a male figure, raising a girl child should be like your it's a yoke on its own.
Very interesting topic. I mean, at the end of the day, everything is always about Imbogodo. It's always about women. You know, we have Mother's Day that is coming up next month. So we thought about for one, you know,
to shift this perspective,
exactly, and actually focus on heroes. There are actually men that are actually doing an incredible job out here. There are actually men that are raising their kids on their own without any women. You understand? So, which is why we decided that our topic today should be single dads. So, if you guys are tuning in there on TikTok and still want to interact with us, we'd actually love to read your comments. And at the end of the day, as usual, we always have a superb guest. So we have someone that's actually going to be with us today at our That person is actually a single dad. So he's going to be giving us more information, you know, about the ins and outs of being a single dad.
How do you think it is like, man, just being, maybe putting yourself in their shoes? I mean, we as women, we breeze through almost everything that life throws at us. And it's kind of normal for a woman to just be raising their kids on their own. But then how do you think it is for men?
I think that in everything, whether you're a woman, you're a man,
Hello, good morning.
there's a struggle in everything. And I think that for once in our lives, we need to salute such men. You know, not every man is a monster out there. There's actually good guys. You know, so we'd actually like to give out a shout out to you, great, amazing dads, Nina Ikoko, and as Yonkindo, you guys that are actually raising your kids alone. Shout out to you guys, and actually
we applaud you guys.
If I was wearing a hat, and if I had bells lana in studio, I would actually be shaking the bells and saying,
give that man a bells.
You know? So please stay tuned, guys, and wait for our guest at 10:30. And then, as usual, just after we talk about topic introduction, you guys.
What is going on? Are you okay? No, like
I'm feeling what. Like I think I'm scared.
Another
I'm
mic,
live.
please.
I'm live on TikTok and people are actually interacting with us. But at the end of the day, guys, whether you are live or not, people do make mistakes, right? So just after that, I think that you guys will keep dancing more. And with you guys keep dancing more, let's play our second song for today. Mr. Producer and Mrs. Technical Producer, please keep people dancing. I mean, people on TikTok also are interested and would also like to dance.
I think everyone likes to dance. It's a Friday, guys. It's a Friday.
We have to be inside, you know? People actually want to know, which is Kipani Friday. We need the energy at the end of the day. Keep people dancing. And then let's connect after this.
Take off what you have on. There's no need for you to be afraid, 'cause I will be here. I'll hold your hand when you're ready to go. I'll take you there. Ooh, come on, baby. Oh. place where we can lose ourselves. Our bodies hit the ground, we're rolling round and round, chest upon chest. When you look into my eyes, I feel your soul come alive. Look into my eyes, release your love deep inside of me. La 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 la. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. You there. Go anywhere. Anywhere. When the moon comes, our love will rise up to the sky. No butando olungaga luyanyukela Zulu. When the moon comes, our love will rise up to the sky. No butando olungaga luyanyukela Zulu. Go butando olungaga luyanyukela Zulu. Go butando olungaga luyanyukela olungaga Zulu. I'll take you there. 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 Let me take you there. Anywhere. When the moon rises, our love will rise up to the sky. Oh, butando olungaga luyanyukela Zulu.
Uthando olungaka luyanyukela phezulu. If you guys are still on that dinosaur level, if you guys remember, this song was actually found. Music.
Who was Terrence?
Terrence is Terrence. He was this popular guy back in my days.
Mm-hmm.
Was this guy that was actually
Please check for me.
guys, the guy kept us dancing
Okay.
during high school years.
Enlighten us,
Yeah.
please.
So that was him. That was his song. The house victim, Utando.
I did that.
You know, Utando. When you found that person,
And I did
you're
that.
reaching the top, like you're going places, you know.
Yeah.
And then let that Tando come down. You
Yeah.
start posting your kids and saying, "I love my kids. My kids are my happiness and everything."
Of course, it's always like that.
So pelile.
I'm saying you get man.
And you start talking about your kids, about your family, like
My
kids
my
are
son
my
is my
everything.
boyfriend.
Yeah, they
I
my
hope you don't
life.
get like that. I hope you're not like that. So my son is my boyfriend. And begging me please. We don't want that for kids.
Asikho happy ngebehavior yabazali
Please,
babantwana.
Especially
Get it
single,
right.
single mothers, we are not happy with your behavior, especially when Father's Day comes. when Father's Day comes, it's like, yo, I'm her father, I'm her mother. No, stop that. Stop it. I swear to you. You're not happy with your behavior, guys. So going back to our topic, yes, single dads, which is what we're gonna be talking about. So our guest, do you know him personally?
Yes, I know
And
him personally.
Tell me what you know about him and what do you think his experience is from what you've seen.
He's actually a superb person.
Mm-hmm.
He's a businessman at the moment.
Oh, nice.
He's been raising 2 daughters alone. From
Then
since they were
he was
practically
elite.
toddlers.
For real, what
Until
happened?
now, he stays with his daughters. I think that I should give you guys more information. Let him, you know,
in most cases, for men to actually become single parents, usually the mother dies or something. What like just confuses me the most is when the mother walks out of that child. Someone's life. What kind of woman? Why would you walk out on
So
your child's life? Why would you do that?
we just never know. So while you guys are actually waiting for our guest and for our topic to actually continue and carry on, let us for now dish out interesting facts about today. And what we are actually dishing out today is preparing for an interview and how
To prepare for you.
your CV. Guys, I'm a CV ayasidlula. And then ukuthola for my interview siyafeyila. So we actually want to give you guys
information about that. How to tackle around that. You know, even the nerves that are going for an interview. You know, that day, the nerves you get. You don't know what to say. When you get there, you are mumbling. It's nerve-wracking. We can actually understand. I can understand. I mean, being on a couple of interviews myself, it's nerve-wracking. So guys, it's very important. How you dress, how you your posture as well.
Or maybe
How you talk. That is very important. You don't just get into the interview room and then you sit down. No, guys, manners. I think we were taught manners from like a very, very young age, you know. So guys, get in that interview room. Find they've called your name.
So
what you need to do, greet them. Have a polite smile. Please don't be grinning for the interviewers. You know, do not be
there was a guy who was open.
polite smile, a handshake, a firm handshake, please. And then what you need to do, once they've given you a platform to sit on this meeting, you don't just
I love
take the chair and sit
Melville.
down. You don't do that, guys.
Like-
You are representing yourself and how you're gonna be in the company. So with you just coming inside and then just sitting down with the greeting people, how are they gonna take that? You know, something like etiquette. It's work etiquette and work ethics. It's important. It shows in how you walk, how you talk. People need to understand that.
people always need to know that everything you do, you're going to the office. You know, when it's your first day at like your first day at your work or whatever job you're doing. I remember our first day here. You know, we had our shoulders back. You know, you always have to have your shoulders back. But the moment you start getting used to it,
Exactly.
like
You're getting used to the place. You start
getting used to the place.
taking off your shoes. You start taking off your shoes. No.
Present yourself in a neat and confident way, so that when people see you, you know what they always say: first impression lasts forever.
And lifetime. And how you dress as well, guys. Yes, we know you're some people struggle when it comes to interview clothes. My advice for people who don't have the necessity, the one fit for an interview, guys, a black jean. It goes along. A black jean, a formal blouse or whatever. Your black pumps if you don't have heels, guys. You know, smell nice as well. Your perfume needs to be subtle though, not too loud, but then.
And another thing, like,
Please know the difference.
I would say, like in Sesame, but post my
Do
video.
not take those things.
Because
I think there are people.
So
you shouldn't do that, guys. So what you need to do, be subtle.
Yeah, it's more like
and be presentable.
Yes.
Like it's not an
How you're
average,
dressed.
but it really like
Find and a
Most
blazer,
people,
yeah,
like,
borrow a blazer if you
yeah.
must. No,
Yeah.
for the interview. And then for women, please don't be showing the police the bosoms. People do not need to see that. You need to be cover up. Please. Ladies need to cover up. Lipsticks.
On some features, other features like bagupa,
Guys, no.
a template of.
When I say be subtle, I mean be as natural as possible, even with how you look. Be as natural as possible. Please do not go into the interview room. Uhlafuni cheppies. Take that cheppies out. We know that for some people it's a stress reliever.
It's fine. I think we're creative, by the way.
Annoying,
It's
irritating.
As long
So again, there are things that you need to do before you are called into the interview room. Take out your earphones. For people who love music, for people like me, for people who are like me, who love music, take out your earphones when you get there. I mean, you never know who's looking and who's not looking. You need to be assertive at all times when it comes to the interview. Go there, maybe the waiting room or whatever the waiting area that's provided. Take out your earphones, kind of assert the place, and then look for the venue. Probably hang up the walls and whatever.
And one thing you guys need to know as well is that in order for you to get a job, before everything, you need to learn how to create your CV. So what you guys need to know is, with preparing your CV, typing your CV, what you need to do is, you always need to make a font that is easable, that everyone can actually see and read. That's the first thing. And you need to also use short sentences and break them up, and you use bulletin points to list information, and you keep the tone formal. You English mistake in your CV. No, don't make yourself too much educated. You do
Hello,
not
Lucky, how are you?
Education
Sharp. You are speaking to Tepo, from
and then you avoid abbreviations.
radio
You don't
station.
use the slang language, and you also
Yolanda,
avoid
she's the one
photos and
who
images.
referred me to you.
Always have a strong heading and
you have
white space, and
interview
keep
today.
your CV. Make sure that it is actually 2 pages, not more than that. You are not actually
I'm the one who's gonna
novel,
send
but
you
it's
an
actually
email.
your CV.
And then there are people who come with like 25 pages CVs. Guys, it depends on the job that you are. What's this? You're applying for. I mean, you can't come with all of your qualifications.
So now
we see that
email.
You're
So
an academic, but with the job that you are applying for, the post that you're applying for, come with that qualification. Because if you're gonna come with all of your qualifications, when you did nursing, you did teaching, you did everything, they're gonna see you as a person who's overqualified, and then they won't even take you. Trust me, that always jeopardizes so many people. They won't take you.
People tend to oversell themselves.
All right. Okay,
information you give. I always say to people is that let my actions.
It's fine. I can send it to you. Then you're gonna connect the time
action in everything that you are
connected.
Doing.
It's fine.
Oversell yourself, because if you're overselling yourself, you sound as if you are arrogant. And once you sound arrogant, people don't want to work with people that are actually arrogant. I would say people don't want to work with people that know too much. So rather,
we are not saying act dumb people. We're not saying that, but just be low key in almost everything.
Yes. So I think it's 10:27. Why not have another song? And you guys mustn't forget our topic for today. It is single dad. And Mrs. Producer and Mr. Producer are saying no to a song because they're excited as we are about the guest yet. I mean, the topic, Lena, guys, it's not about women. We're always talking about women. I mean, women are always shining, Today, let's let single dads. Let's let men shine.
Empower men now.
Exactly. Let's empower men. Because at the end of the day, not all men are monsters.
I think we try, but
there is actually great people out there. There's great men out there. There's heroes out there that actually need to be known. And it's actually our job as broadcasters to actually put people on the map. So, Mr. Producer again, because he's the one that controls the show. No, Mrs. Producer. They're actually giving me the eye game, man. They actually want us to play one more song. So I think that you guys can dance. Well, after that, we're actually connecting with our guest, and he's going to be giving us more information. Stay tuned and do not leave us, and then let us connect after the song. So, guys, Friday.
I love me your body, yeah. I love it when you go down low. I told you you my baby, yeah. I can never let go. No, I'ma give you my best. No go treat you like rest. No, I'ma give you my best. No go treat you like rest. No, I'ma give you my best. I need you in my bed. Oh, she be crying in my bed. Oh no, hell nah. We on with the squad. Baby, ngitezing ikabangawe. Ebusuku emini gitalagawe. Girl, I love you and I need you. But there's a bakuluma bana my issues. Understanding, telling them again and see the Mali. When you call me, I will give you 'cause you love me. No wahala, gotta give you all that you want, my love. Yeah, I go give you the best, no wahala. Yeah. Show you my money, I know you want it. Yeah. I love me your body, yeah. I love it when you go down low. I told you you my baby, yeah. I can never let go. I'ma give you my best. No go treat you like rest. No, I'ma give you my best. No go treat you like rest. No, my baby, yeah. Keep it steady, my love, yo. Oh. Move your body like a finesse. Girl, you know I got plenty love for you. Oh. Now I'll show you that this love is natural. Yeah. I make you steal the show, baby, yeah. Many people don't know, but when I pull up, they know. Make you wanna have more. Stand with the gang like I'm on top. I'ma give you that time when you need it. 'Cause you all about me, I get it. Reason why I won't let you go. I will give you the best, no wahala. Yeah. Show you my money, I know you want it. Yeah. I love me your body, yeah. I love it when you go down low. I told you you my baby, yeah. I can never let go. I'ma give you my best. No go treat you like rest. No, I'ma give you my best. No go treat you like rest. No, I need the man, my minister, and some kindness now. I'm afraid to not make it live. I'm going to go. I'm going to give you everything you're my dad. I'm going to give you all. I'm going to give you Christian. I'm going to give you Kewa. I'm going to give you my toilet. Slend the plate back check. I'm going to police in Chebunga. I'm going to give you everything you're my dad. I'm going to give you all. I'm going to give you my toilet. Slend the plate back check. Going to police in Chebunga. I'm sick and tired. I'm a teacher. I'm a solo man. Gonna get Solomon. Figure any group now. Figure any one that I can't discuss. I'm a I, not us. I'm a D. You're an S. Success for success. You wanna be the best. Look, these are the best boys. You better run. Okay, I'm going to take my breath. Ukunde no yonchebe. Betu pagi lipstick. No utandu kula na macho. Tupagi tangring. Umuzizwa manda ukure. Vinay ring. Cause that begins before the American night ring. Ching. Mama sinya pling. Nang papeli ndo kapang mo ata king. Damo fele mi. Abadu preko fele bini. Inim suzwe para bini. Mati me pape bini. Damo bini. Nete papeta fige nini. Gini. Yani shisi mani tigi. When to the easy. Mumzwinki. Kipa mazinya pambili. Wezi ya ripu. I need the man, my minister, and some kindness, man. I'm afraid to not make it live. I'm going to go. I'm going to give you everything you're my dad. I'm going to give you all. I'm going to give you Christian. I'm going to give you Kewa. I'm going to give you my toilet. Slend the plate back check. Going to police in Chebunga. I'm going to give you put the money against the inside. Shaman from my name is Pamusai. Zwana hoza laguni nisifuna na kutugana nyatumana hambo skupeli tuna Nana Sambini suddenly heavenly any na Money manuva pega mamuva chechele muvani no na Shai manonini no mananini na Sabana upe manoma yini na Uyabonu vanu samjeja Amaposa na mapimi sote siya boba Isase bank na mapimi sote siya saina Dry clean neza fraud sote siya aina Abukela bukai sote siya lata Uwang palili na panje machia
Afethu nami ngiclever ningangenzi kanje
ngisaqakekile bathi ngiyamadela cabanga boy azi noma filiso cabanga boy dume ngokubhemi Christian cabanga boy ukewa cabanga boy emotena ama toilet cabanga boy slender snake budget cabanga boy ndodukulisa inchefu nonga cabanga boy cabanga tsipa pheluka cabanga boy ngisaqakekile bathi ngiyamadela cabanga boy azi noma filiso cabanga boy dume ngokubhemi Christian cabanga boy Emotena ama toilet cabanga boy slender snake budget cabanga boy ndodukulisa inchefu nonga cabanga boy cabanga tsipa pheluka cabanga boy
Are you okay? Are you okay? So tell me, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? So tell me, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Jason, I never knew. Find a young in a bando, sipping hard liquor with the whole crew, cooking raps like in the hot stew. Okay, Jason, I never knew. Find a young girl, she a high load, selling young for my diva notes. Gotta take care of the fam, that's the way it goes. Okay. Tryna find a way out. Yeah. I just hope you keep your. Are you okay? Are you okay? So tell me, are you okay? Are you okay? Been hustling the whole day for the whole day. A youngin', but you don't play. No, you don't play. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. I swear they don't know you like I do. You've been on your ones and twos, hustling to make it through. Man, I swear they don't know you like I do. I've been on my ones and twos, hustling. I'm just like you, like you. Pull up in a skirt on them, put the hood on them. That's the mentality when you on the street. That's the mentality all up on these beats. Can't tell you nothing when you standing on your feet. Never been a beggar, never been up on your knees. For no, only God you believe. For no, never stop your belief. Belief in this days I never knew. Find a young in a bando, sipping hard liquor with the whole crew, cooking raps like in a hot stew. Okay, Jason, I never knew. Find a young girl, she a high load, selling young for my diva notes. Gotta take care of the fam, that's the way it goes. Okay. Tryna find a way out. Yeah. I just hope you keep your. Are you okay? Are you okay? So tell me, are you okay? Are you okay? Been hustling the whole day for the whole day. A youngin', but you don't play. No, you don't play. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. I swear they don't know you like I do. You've been on your ones and twos, hustling to make it through. You keep yours. Man, I swear they don't know you like I do. I've been on my ones and twos, hustling. I'm just like you, like you. Tryna find a way, I know. your soul.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Hope you guys are okay. You shot me right in the head.
And they're okay.
But anyhow, this isn't about us at the end of the day. It is actually about you. And then you guys also heard
There's something wrong.
yeah, ITE Music, Wahala, which is
not Renko.
my baby.
Baby mine.
Which is my baby.
And then we had Ingoma from Udrenko, Kabanga Boy. I'm sure you all heard that one. Kabanga Boy. So that was a nice song afterwards. And we are going to be talking. We did say that we're talking about single dads today, right?
Yeah.
And are we getting our guests? Okay, the corner.
No.
Okay, like you know, guys, connectivity problem is an issue, man. So TikTok people, whenever we are going to be calling you, please have your earphones. Please have data to actually check your emails and all that. So please, just to be avoiding a lot of things, because right now, we just need to be talking to this person, to this amazing person that Yolanda is going to be talking to. Yolanda and I are going to be talking to this amazing single dad, because we told you we are not biased, so we are not going to be just looking at moms only. No, you guys matter as well. Like, we need to be actually raising that whole men matter as well. It's not just about women. Because I think we've raised that issue and we've made it clear enough for, like, we are equals now, so it can't just all the time we are talking about women, guys, empower. We've empowered each other. It's enough. Well, not enough, but we've empowered each other for so long. I think men need the motivation,
Exactly.
and they need that direction to be like, okay, this is the correct path that you need to be working on. And today we are commemorating and applauding the single dads who are on the right path.
Exactly.
You guys,
and I think with that, such men actually deserve to actually have Women's Day. And it's no Women's Day. So those people actually deserve to have Women's Day.
These guys are always going to the imaginary men's conference. You guys are always going to the imaginary men's conference, and we need to talk about that. We need a women's conference as well, man.
Yes, we do. With us always having connectivity problems, today we actually didn't want to disappoint you guys.
We maneuvered around the problem.
We actually found a way.
Working around the problem.
You understand? You're still with us here, a community connection.
And this is our tech producer.
Our tech
TikTok people
is actually fixing. With our topic actually being a single dad, we have Ulaki Utimeli Upona. He's actually going to be sharing more information with us. So I hope that you guys are going to be able to hear everything that Ulaki is saying, because we actually found a plan B, because we are tired of actually skipping our interviews. Hi, Lucky. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, let me just put you on loudspeaker so that everyone can actually hear you. So basically what I am actually going to ask you is, before we actually go deeper into detail with everything, I actually want you to give a brief introduction about who Ulaki is. And don't forget to actually tell people that you are a business person, So please just greet our viewers way to our listeners way too, and give them a short introduction about who Ulaki is.
Hi, Lucky.
I'm a single dad, as the show is all about single dad. I'm a father of 2 girls.
Okay.
I've been separated with their mother maybe now it's been 12 or 13 years back. I can't remember. Since I've been raising them alone, so since I've been working, now I'm no longer working all along, but I'm happy with my life going on. I've been raising my kids, my mother helping me on the side and everything. So lucky and basically just a normal human being, like everyone else trying to live by South Africa.
Oh, okay.
I like that introduction. It's like he's just a normal person, like everyone like South Africa.
Absolutely.
And I love the introduction that you gave. Like he's saying, you've been raising your two daughters for
how old are they?
12 years now.
Yes, the first one actually in October she's gonna be turning 12, and then the second one in January she's turning 10 years.
I wonder, how is that like raising two daughters, two females, as a single dad? How is that experience like? Because right now you're saying that your daughter, the firstborn, is going to be turning 12 in October. She's a preteen now. How's that experience like?
Yeah, so it's been a difficult road, I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
You need a lot of support, like from family members.
Melville, hello.
That's
so
true.
A lot of sacrifices along
Sorry?
the way. You understand?
Right,
On my side, I couldn't, I stopped dating since I got my kids with me. Since I left them and then we separated.
Okay.
So I just told
From
myself,
first show to the last show,
so that they come and grow up to a point where I understand and
manje
what is
uthine
like,
ono Yolanda.
to them and what I want out of them. You understand?
Uthi lo Yolanda Maseko then uthine wankosana.
Done the right way.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, I went to church. Like everything that my mother is someone who likes church. She's always like giving them. Because she's the one who's taking like the time I was in Joburg working at that side, so she was busy taking care of them. Basically, she does the motherly stuff for them. I can't do certain things that like when they go to bath, they go bath themselves. They can bath themselves. They know how to make tea, stuff, similar stuff. So they've been learning from Granny. Granny's teaching, okay, do this, do that, do this. So I come and do the general stuff. If there's food needed, clothes, I need to go to the party, I need the extra stuff. Those are the things like I basically help out with. And there's lots of love, you understand? Basically at the moment I'm at home. I think I've lost on many years since I've been around at home, because every day when I look at them, I'm full of smiles, you understand? Like if they're angry, I can see that no, nothing's wrong. If she's sick, I can see it's not like when you're being called and being told, that is different than if you can see on a daily, okay, this is my child, what's wrong? This is different, because I know them from since they were babies.
Yeah.
So there's that bond that we created, the three of us, that we don't lie to each other. We tell each other everything. If there's a problem, we come to our circle and then we tell each other everything so that we can solve those problems together. So there's that bond between us that we create. So with the motherly dress and everything, my mother takes care of that. I buy the clothes, she takes care of everything, cutting it.
Wow,
that is absolutely beautiful.
That is actually beautiful. I think you've summarized basically about everything in everything that you've just said right now. A question that I have for you, being a man, men are actually known to be monsters out there.
They're perceived as monsters.
They're perceived as monsters, exactly. Even our little daughters, they are told that this is how men are, this is what men do, So what would you say to other men that are actually going through problems? Maybe there's men that are actually going through a divorce, or that have actually separated with the baby mamas, if I can say that. What advice would you have for those people? What would you say to those people?
Time is everything. So with time, everything gets better. So obviously when it's beginning, you feel like, hey, this is the end of the world. We've been together for 10 years, 30 years. No.
Yeah.
Focus on what you as a person. Because when you enter into a relationship, lots of people tend to forget who they are and what they want and as their dreams. So you need that time as well to focus on yourself, focus on you, and find what you need. So to men out there, you don't need to kill women, you don't need to eat women, and no, we don't need that. You just have to find yourself, focus on moving forward, build yourself, and then find from where if use the previous relationships to be the betterment to the next relationship, rather than you becoming angry and doing, because the anger and bitterness doesn't solve anything. You end up going to jail. You leave the kids being going to different places. So I would rather advise them to say, you know what, they say now is the time, things are no longer working. Let's just accept it. Take it at one day at a time. You know, like talking to people, you don't keep it bottled in, because once you bottle in, you stay alone, you'll end up doing wrong things.
That's true.
A lot. People who are going through the same problems that you're also going through, but you don't know. But talking sometimes it does.
There was something that you actually said when you started with your conversation. You said that the moment your kids were born, after you separated from their mother, you decided that you actually want to stay single
and live for your kids.
So a question that I would like to ask you is, do you ever see yourself getting married? Do you ever see yourself finding love again? I mean, at the end of the day, everyone deserves to have someone in their life. Everyone deserves to find happiness.
That's true.
So at that age now, we talk everything like anything, like boys. I tell them about boys, what boys will do to you. You understand? We're like friends. They don't lie to me. We're like, hey, they didn't. So the thing is, they'll always say, what about you getting someone? You understand? For them, I took that sacrifice knowing that in relationships sometimes you meet people who are from angry, like abusive relationships.
Yes.
You understand? Not knowing, because when we meet someone, you will see the person for that person, on that person, what that person needs you to see, but not knowing the scars and the deeper things that you're gonna find at the later stage. So with me, I just thought, you know what? Let me not bring drama into these children's life for now. Let me sacrifice my happiness for now and let them grow. But once they're grown, next year I'm turning 14. I'm still fresh. I can do anything I want. They're all grown up. I mean, I don't have anything to regret anyway. Abstaining, doing things. I did meet people along the way. Not to say I was not like, but I didn't want to bring them too much close to my big kids, because bringing people going away from kids, damages kids emotionally. But that attachment, once that person goes, now the kids will be asking, oh, where's that person? So I didn't want to do that to the kid, because once you love someone, obviously, you must love your kid as well. So to my brother, whoever comes to my relationship must know that they come first. You understand? In anything I do, they come first. Then I don't have a problem. It's like even if I find someone with kids, I don't mind raising them with my kids. You understand? Since I love kids, that's me. I just love kids. You understand? I don't know. I just love kids. I was born like loving kids. You understand? So with my kids, they understand that daddy loves this. Daddy doesn't want this. We don't, and eating kids thinking it's gonna work. You don't eat kids. Talk to your kids. They will tell you what is the problem. Sit them down. When they are at their APS, that's when they're gonna tell you everything. So don't be shouting kids and say, hey, no. That's how I'm getting it right at the moment.
Wow. That is aspirational, honestly.
It is indeed. Last question I have for you is, if you were asked to choose between raising 2 daughters, 2 girls, and 2 boys, which would you choose?
I wouldn't change it. You know, like with my girls, they've taught me a lot. These are my only kids. Before, like I didn't mention that I only have just 2 kids from the same mother. So, like when they came to my life just changed. I used to be a boy. People who knows me, they used to say, when your life doesn't have direction. Like I used to do things like even myself, I couldn't even tell the following day what was I doing. But since my kids came to my life, I could see my life changing. I was going to jail at that time, but I was never even like, even my family, they were like, hey, what's going on? Since you've been too big, you don't. But since my kids came to my life, they gave me a responsibility, like everything that I do. First, I don't take a decision without thinking about my kids. But everything that I do, I know that it's going to affect them tomorrow. So if I do it, I ask myself, is it going to benefit us? You understand? So that comes into the picture to say, you know what? My girls comes, they're my queens, they're my angels, they're my everything. I can't trade them for anything. Those words they've told me, even now I'm smiling.
That is very beautiful. Another question, the last question that I have for you, is considering that your firstborn is going to be in her teens in a year. So, do you think you are ready for that challenge that comes with teenagehood? Ne? Like they start dating, being exposed to boys, high school, the drama that comes with being a teenager. Do you think that you are ready for that?
Definitely sure. I've got my niece, but she's 15 already. They're like being raised under one roof. You understand?
Yeah.
They know the rules. Girls, boys don't. Boys do. There's a song that they sing. I forgot about it. They know. The only thing that they know, I always tell them that if you do this, you're gonna get this. Boys are gonna come, but boys are only coming to one thing and one thing only. But if you focus on this, then you're gonna get this and this. I'm gonna help you get to this point. If you pass matric, I'm gonna do this for you. If you pass university, at that time I'm guaranteeing you, I'll get you a car and a apartment. If you don't have a child, that's our agreement. You understand? So that becomes something
that motivation.
Being tricked or something. But the only thing I want to do for them, I know people will come to this. I just want them to focus on school. Understand that education.
Ntando ngimsendile ubani babalo ubaba ngimsendile kuyena because ifoni yami ayikho ngidinga ukusendela abanye naka ngimsendile ngiyabhale phansi amagama
my mom, she's the one telling them about the boy stuff. You understand? When come here like the teen, I don't know about you, what they left, what they don't know about the sort of stuff when it comes to girls. So she's the one taking care of those stuff. So if there's a problem and she sees there's a problem, she tells me to say no, there's a problem with this one. We need to talk to sit down and talk to it regarding this. So as I was saying, talking, it makes everything okay. So if your child is scared to talk to you, so there is a problem there. Make a space to make sure that anything that you do or make your child feel like they are always part of it, then they won't be scared to tell you everything. Even though if something is dangerous or they are doing something, they will tell you that yes, I've done so and so and so. You understand? Then you come close. You make that friendship like. That's why I'm saying daddies and their girls, there's that bond. Even when they get married, I want to see them walking down that aisle. You understand?
Wow, thank you so much, Lucky, for those amazing words. I think that you've actually empowered and inspired a lot of men. Men need to know that it is actually not a sin in being single and it's not a sin in raising your own kids. So we actually need to applaud such men. You actually deserve a bells for everything and all the words that you said. Wishing you all the best with your kids and may everything that you're wishing for your kids may it happen. And yourself, you know. Thank you very much, Lucky, for giving us your time and your moment. We hope that actually people listened and people are actually interested in everything that you just said. So that was Ulaki that joined us today on the Community Connection. And don't forget to always tune in to iLOVEmelville.LIVE. And then we also live on TikTok. If there's anything that you guys want to say more about today's topic and anything about what Ulaki just said, you guys can connect. Thank you very much, Lucky. And have a beautiful weekend. Because so our weekend will actually be interesting.
Already says Ali look driver. Thank you so much, Lucky. Thank you. Right. So it is actually time for the news.
It's 10:58. The news is gonna be at 11, and Untokozo Sekareti ngokunikeza abantu indaba because she knows that people like indaba. So she's sitting there waiting just for that 2 minutes of actually coming and dishing out to what's happening in and around our country. I, guys, personally would like to say that every word that Ulaki said is actually inspiring.
It's very inspirational. I mean, you can even hear the love from his
that
voice
he has
and the prize
exactly
that he carries for his
girls. You know,
who can dedicate, like, actually sacrifice their happiness for their daughters. Not many.
Not many. There's actually celebrities that are also single fathers. For example, Wiseman Ngube, known as Usbonelo Bokuzalo, is also raising his daughters by himself. He lost his wife 2018.
Sure.
So he's raising his daughters
That is
alone.
beautiful.
So a big up to you single women that are actually single. Dad, you guys rock. At the end of the day, thank you so much, guys, for that interesting topic. Siseleng 1 minute until Banpagela Indaba, Nina and Tanda Indaba, and then keep listening to us and keep tuning to us. Do not forget. Togozo, are you ready? Over to you.
It's top of the hour. Time for news on iLOVEmelville.LIVE.
Man appears in court for allegedly murdering a 15-year-old Eastern Cape schoolgirl in fit of rage. 3 people arrested for allegedly bombing Gauteng electricity substation. Senzo Meiwa murder trial to finally kick off after several days. It's April 22nd. Good morning. Thank you for choosing iLOVEmelville.LIVE. A 27-year-old Eastern Cape has been arrested for allegedly murdering his 15-year-old girlfriend in a jealous rage on Good Friday. The incident happened in an industrial area known as Ezitendeni in Kwantsilemanzi in Ellis last Friday. Siabonga Kondlile, the man in custody, worked as a brick worker at one of many small brick-making firms in the area. Kondlile appeared in the Ellis Magistrates Court on Wednesday in a murder charge. He is being remanded in custody pending a bail application on Monday, 25th April. Police spokesperson Captain Sipogazi Mawisa says the victim was allegedly beaten to death, but post-mortem will confirm the cause of death. 3 people are in police custody for allegedly bombing an electricity substation in Vanderbilt Park, Gauteng. The power station was damaged on Good Friday when a security guard allowed 3 men indicating to be municipal employees to access the substation, says police spokesperson Brenda Mudirile. The trial of 5 men accused of the murder of football player star Senzo Meiwa is expected to begin today at Gauteng High Court in Pretoria after several delays. The matter has been postponed to give the defense lawyers more time to consult with their clients. Meiwa's sisters say they are desperately seeking closure after his death. The highly anticipated 3rd edition of Cotton Fest takes place this weekend in Newtown, Johannesburg. Festival goers will be given the full Cotton Fest experience in the honor of the late rapper Ricky Rick. In memory of the co-founder of the festival, organizers has promised that the weekend will be filled with the celebration of life and appreciation of current youth culture. For iLOVEmelville.LIVE, I am Dawazo Khatebe.
A young boy, you cool and look shitty with no role models. Not even anyone could show morals. 4 months old, English, he says he independent. All on the road, I want by parents. Yeah, turn up and let's be responsible while we do it. The smile and the look in their eyes when I buy them new kids. Like Wanye Morris and the rest of the bros. Family over everything to the end of the road. Somebody tell him it's over, it's over, it's over for my enemies. Tell him it's over, tell him it's over. They keep on wasting on their energy. From a son to a mama, this got me thinking my mama unkulisile to be the man I am. Took me away from the drama. Namhlanje I'm a better man. Namhlanje umzansi wonke treats me like a veteran. Bengisokhona yeah I knew kodwa uNkulunkulu had a better plan.
ngesikhathi seyinkinga makuphela amacinga. Just keep your hopes high. You gotta keep on keeping on. Just keep on holding on. You gotta keep on keeping on. Just keep on keeping on. Pay attention to everything that's around you. Ubega banka and scheming without you won't even count you. Ebusweni pretend on your back they talking about you. But busy but beyond their plans won't even pronounce you. Hey, all you need to do uktembo phezulu. Mabajapa noktembilije noktembo umuntu. Focus on wikusasa lakho how to make it better. Wake up from your ashes clever. You need to get it together. Kube kuye phambili no other alternative. Impilo engcono is what we tryna live. Sifuna lo mnotho and that's just how it is. And sipusha non-stop doing it for the kids. Just keep on holding on. You gotta keep on keeping on. Just keep on keeping on. Akukho kudlula ukubambelela ngesikhathi seyinkinga.
Thank you, Ntokozo, for ukusipha indaba. Thank you very much. And shout out and big up again to Ulaki on our previous topic that was a single dad. We've now entered our last show, meaning that we left last hour of the show.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to us? You want to end us? I'm not happy as well.
Impressed with my behavior.
I'm not happy.
And that was Untugza with Bambelela. You guys remember Untugza was from Tear Gas. If you guys remember Tear Gas, yes, that was him. He's freaking out. I
only know Easy.
That was
Tear Gas.
Him. That was him. Unduksa. And then guys, moving on forward, hope you guys are still listening to us and you guys are still interested in everything that we are doing and saying. We're now going into our next feature, which is there was a school. And today what we're actually going to be talking about with school talk is effects of taking a gap year. Those that do not know what a gap year is, let's say you just finished matric this year, after you finish matric this year, you decided to for a year.
Yeah, it's that rest that
you take for a year, guys. That is a gap year. Not the gap year, no. We're talking about the gap year is called. You guys, so Utinewo Sky, in fact, is going to be giving you guys more information about taking effects of taking a gap year.
I will be giving out information. We are going to be giving out information about taking a gap year. Have you ever taken a gap year from school?
No, I've never taken a gap year. As soon as I finished my matric, I went to varsity. And then after varsity, I went to a mini certificate in Ghana. And then after certificate, I started making babies.
No, listen guys, this whole thing here, taking a gap year, and I think most matriculants who haven't actually figured themselves out on what they want to do in life or what they want to study or pursue, they resort to taking a gap year. Speaking from personal experience, that is not the way to go. Find something to do. Find something educational to do if you don't want to go to varsity.
Social media
come out from school, fresh from school.
The ideas, guys.
Taking a gap year is just a no. I mean, there are in 5 chances, there's always going to be that one positive thing that comes out of it. And usually the 4, it's not good. Trust me, you're either gonna your brain is gonna be asleep for that year. You are gonna be gallivanting around your neighborhood and getting exposed to things that you are not supposed to be exposed to. Kasi life is not nice. Trust me, seeing those people, Bako Koning and everything, most people Baba Juloko Koning are results of a gap year.
Exactly.
And if they have matric, they are results of a gap year. Because I know so many people from my hood, from my neighborhood where I live. Soweto is rough. Most people know it for its non-tenderness. And then you get people who are educated, who are academics, man, in high school. And then decide on taking a gap year. I know these two, Yolanda.
Yes.
They are twins. These guys, they are twins. So they were good with even if you hear them talking, you can hear the academic speaking. The only problem now is that they have resorted to Inyao. You find them selling your ice guavas, your cool times, and everything in the streets because they decided no, let's try to hustle for money for this year, and then see where that takes us. Those guys now, it's sad what happened to them. I wouldn't advise a gap year to even my West LA.
And you know how our parents are. Once you decide that you're taking a gap year, the moment you finish high school, guys, our parents think that now I'm going to support umama or ubaba. You know, they now start looking for a job, and then you start working. And once you start earning imali, so taste that you tend to forget about your dreams and you tend to forget about where you actually want to be. And once you start working, you don't want to go back to school. So we actually wouldn't advise taking a gap year. It's better going to school and finishing what you started.
And trust me, the money that you get from whatever job you'll be doing, that gap year, it's not equivalent to what you could have been getting your qualifications once you are done with it. I mean, sure, it's nice getting a salary at the end of the month, and in most cases you get jobs like call centers after matric, right? And call centers, basic thing, it's like 4,000. Guys, for matriculants we get, especially if you don't have a kid, it looks like it's a lot.
No, I didn't.
Guys, it's nothing. Once you start tasting money, salary, there comes responsibilities. You need to contribute at home. You start having things that you need to do. You start having debit orders, unnecessary debit orders.
Are you gonna?
And then you realize,
like,
when
you get to him?
I could have been doing so much with school, finishing my studies, and then actually getting so much more than what I'm getting. So with gap year, guys, no,
it's a no. Finish what you started and become a better person. At the end of the day, we all want a better future and we all want to be successful. So we don't want snacks things, let's do practical things.
Snacks things, guys.
Exactly.
Okay, so I see
like THEMELI.
Of which you have been telling me all about it, because I know nothing about this. So we're going to help corner people, and for the day we will be talking about meningitis.
Exactly.
I didn't even
meningitis.
I always hear that word, and then that illness. What is meningitis? People, just because we're teaching it doesn't mean that we know everything. It's not the first time I'm hearing about this, but then I don't know what it is. What is it? What is meningitis? Is it some headache, or is it like a fatal disease? What is meningitis? Because I have zero. Remember when I was asking you earlier on what it is?
Yes. So basically, connectors, meningitis is an inflammation, swelling, right? Swelling of the protective membranes covering the brain and spinal cord. Spinal cord. That's what it is. That's what meningitis is.
Scary.
So it is actually caused by a bacterial or a viral infection of the fluid surrounding the brain and spinal cord, usually causing the swelling. However, injuries such as cancer, certain drugs, and other types of infections can also cause meningitis.
There's a treatment for meningitis, guys. It sounds scary. It's like sort of cancer. It's scary like cancer, because you're telling me the swelling of the brain. Who wants their brain to swell? Guys, nobody wants their brain to swell. Please.
So basically, how people get meningitis is when the common bacteria or virus that causes meningitis can spread through coughing, sneezing, kissing, sharing, eating utilities, a toothbrush, or cigarettes. So meningitis. Scave, meningitis, scave, siapela. Guys, we're giving you information, we're teaching you today that scave,
kissing as well, guys. Kissing. Please abstain from kissing as well.
Exactly.
We are saying abstain from kissing. I see one of the team is saying that no. Guys, you get meningitis, your brain will swell. You already heard the implications. and what you get from it. We don't want that. We still love you. We want to see you guys back at work. Thank you. You know.
And symptoms is that you have sudden high fever, a stiff neck, a sore headache that seems different from normal. You know, there's a lot of people that are actually suffering from a migraine. You find that you've got a headache that is starting from the back and it's coming like all the way to the front. You know? And then there might be a confusion or difficulties in concentrating. You may be nauseous or vomiting. And
hope you guys are listening.
Sometimes you can't sleep, or you actually have difficulties in walking, or you're just sensitive to light. You don't want to sit in like where there's actually light. You want to sit in the darkness. So those are actually the symptoms. Now let's actually now go to the treatment, and then after we are done with the treatment, we are wrapping up the health corner. We are talking. That is what you love. You know,
our second topic is very interesting and controversial, hey?
Exactly.
Very interesting.
So it says here that treatment in most cases, there is no specific treatment for viral meningitis. Most people who get mild viral meningitis usually recover
my technical assistant
completely in 7 to 10 days without treatment. But then it also says that other treatments that you guys can get, you can buy over the counter, such as pain medications to help reduce the fever and relieve the body aches.
Okay, for something so severe, you can actually treat it with medicine from over the counter. That is convenient.
Yeah, and people actually need to know that meningitis, viral meningitis, actually lasts to 7 to 10 days. So
for that case,
exactly.
So there are types of meningitis.
Meaning that there's actually types of meningitis. And people need to know that meningitis in adults, men, women.
I thought it was a sickness for kids, honestly.
No, even adults can actually be affected in this. That was our health corner topic for today. Introducing our next topic. I think people are actually going to like witchcraft / superstitions. This is what we are talking about. I think we all want to learn about things that make the pots to be done.
The supernatural.
Magic things. So I'm going to come to work.
Thank you, I'll pass.
You know,
I will pass.
So
thank you.
All of us want to learn how to be on a boom. Use a broom as a transport.
How? I thought brooms were for weddings, jumping the broom. Now people use it as transportation. Yolanda, what are you not telling me? What did you come here with?
I'm telling you, people use brooms.
What transportation did you come here with?
I use the taxi, but in case I don't have money for transport, when I don't have money for transport, guys, I'm giving you tips. I don't want people to be fired from work. You can take bread.
There's bread.
Yeah, banana or anything that's gonna get you to work as long as you get to work.
I think banana is like skating board for them.
Yeah. Guys, and imagine how cool that would be. I'm on top of a broom. Cool. I can see literally everything. You know, I think I'd be the most famous person of the day.
If such things were normalized, like just seeing someone on a random day flying with a broomstick or being on top of a loaf white that would be so cool. You know, singing as like witchcraft, and it should be a normal thing. Our grannies need to actually tell us about these things. If you know someone who knows someone, is doing the things, please, you guys give us
details. We want to be part of it.
We want
to learn.
Transportation, guys.
We're tired of suffering, guys. Petrol, like we're tired of suffering, guys. So if there's anyone that has information, please do share that.
I think bakeries would make a lot of money. So I think before we get to
we can play a song. And then and fly. Mrs. Producer and Mr. Producer, please make it Friday.
God vibes only. God vibes only. Good, 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 good. Alright. Good vibes only. Alright. Good, 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 good. She goes, give it bong. Holy marijuana, we be smoking with it bong. Bentanga December, now she's singing me this song. It's in the night, man, we get it on. Alright.
Take off what you have on. There's no need for you to be afraid, 'cause I will be here. I'll hold your hand when you're ready to go. I'll take you there. Ooh, come on, baby. Oh, la 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 la. I'll take you to a place where we can lose ourselves. Our bodies hit the ground, we're rolling round and round, chest upon chest. When you look into my eyes, I feel your soul come alive. Look into my eyes, release your love deep inside of me. La 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 la. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. You there. Go anywhere. When the moon comes, our love will rise up to the sky. Ngokuthandwa olungaga luyanyukela phezulu. When the moon comes, our love will rise up to the sky. Ngokuthandwa olungaga luyanyukela phezulu. Ngokuthandwa olungaga luyanyukela phezulu. Ngokuthandwa olungaga luyanyukela olungaga phezulu. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Ooh, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Let me take you there. Anywhere. When the moon rises, our love will rise up to the sky. Ngokuthandwa olungaga luyanyukela phezulu.
Absolutely. That is a gemmer, guys. That is a gemmer. It got me dancing. I don't dance. I have 2 left feet, guys. But I was on top of this table right here.
I hope that you guys are actually laughter with us, and you guys are actually dancing with us on this beautiful Friday. It's 5 to go home time. Going back to our topic for today, which is witchcraft / superstitions. What superstitions do you actually know?
Superstition that I know is that black cats are associated with bad luck. A broken mirror, if you break a mirror, you get like 7 years of bad luck. Even walking under the stairs, get like 7 years. Why does it have to be 7 years? All the time it's like 7 years of bad luck.
You know what? Let me answer you in 7 years.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know if I'm right, ne? But then TikTok, please comment and correct me if I'm wrong. Apparently, there's this thing about God / Jesus. Ne? I think it's God's favorite number because apparently everything he did, he takes a break every time in the 7th day.
Oh,
Make sure
it's a number of perfection.
Okay, so does that mean that 7 years that represents perfection?
Exactly.
So if you break a mirror after 7 years, then you get after 7 years, that's when you're gonna be released from your whatever bad luck or whatever bad curse you get. Is it that what it means?
Yes.
It can't be. It really can't be. And another thing that we get is apparently girls are not supposed to stand on the door when they're on the periods. That is something we find in our black culture. When our black culture, when it comes to superstitions, they lead the way. That's why salt, guys, apparently not supposed to come with salt inside the house at night.
Exactly.
Why?
And apparently, if you eat inside a pot, we women aren't supposed to be eating inside a pot.
It's gonna be raining.
On your wedding day. I mean, guys, who wouldn't want it to rain on their wedding day?
I wouldn't.
Blessings.
I wouldn't. Firstly, my makeup. People, my dress, it's gonna get cold.
I know my sins are being washed away at that day, so I would actually want it to rain on my
absolutely
wedding day.
Not. I wouldn't want that even for my worst enemy because firstly, my shoes, my white dress, my people, the guests. So like we have a stretch tent. People are gonna get rained. Absolutely not. And then apparently again, they say that's throwing away food in like communities, in our families, and it's you inviting poverty. No, guys. What if you don't like whatever it is that you're eating, or you're full, or you live alone? I mean, if you live alone, you don't have a dog to give away the food to, so obviously you need to throw it away. I mean, some superstitions are just questionable, and you can't find a valid reason why. I think we are that generation that always asks why.
Exactly.
Why?
And
why?
we actually have. She's actually one of us, and she's one of the people that we have online, and she's going to be talking to us and giving us more information about superstitions and witchcraft and everything. Or method that she actually wants to share with us, So we actually do have Usnenzola online with us. Are you still there?
Oh, you're loading it now.
No, like by live.
Okay, we are
so
so how much does Snaz know about witchcraft? Is he gonna be talking about witchcraft or the superstitions?
Witchcraft.
Guys, when it comes to witchcraft, apparently people use birds to fly. Our grannies at night use birds. If only they could share the secret and we could be using that in the daytime so that we don't have to buy fuel, guys. Like, fuel prices are not a joke. No, they are killing us. They are legit killing us.
There's Snenzolo here with us online. Hello, Snenzolo, can you hear us?
How are you?
The topic that we actually have today is called witchcraft / superstitions. I do not know, but please do share with us. Yes, and superstitions.
Use that mic. Use that one.
Oh man, that's a church call. I have my own experiences of apparently being a lawyer at some point in my life, even though I actually never ever. So since I'm a singer, I was singing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the singing career. And I remember there was a time when I was on stage singing, and then it was they appeared at the right there, and then I couldn't know what was that. I was like, oh my God. Like, so it means it's actually true, because even say I have in the middle of literally nowhere, and I couldn't even sing anymore on stage. I went out.
Wow. So do you think, Uti, it comes with jealousy? I mean, like, it should come with jealousy. Witchcraft.
Yeah.
It should come with jealousy.
I think everything stems from jealousy, because I'm man.
That's true.
Fiona is better than me. Janelle is better than me. They don't want that. They want to be better than others. So I think everything stems from jealousy.
If you were to give me an estimation, how much does it cost? Just Jehuti,
Why would you even want that? Why would you even want to know that?
No, we're giving people information. People want to know, right?
Well, I bought it because it's stroke rand.
Okay, talking about stroke, let me ask you a question. So basically, you buy
stroke for 10 rand.
And the person suffers a stroke.
Yes.
So do you think is stroke? Guys, remember?
Then you say, I want this person to have a stroke for 10 rand or whatever it is that you want. Then it happens.
So in everything that you've actually suffered, you would actually agree and say that
I'm very oblivious, but I'm gonna have to say it really does exist.
Okay. All right. So one thing I'd like to know again is is it something that only women do, or guys? That one I know.
Even though it's not as often, obviously, as women, but as well. As much as as well.
That is hectic. I thought it's something that only ladies do. Because apparently even in Limpopo you find yourself lightning during the day, during sunlight. How lightning?
It was meant for you.
That is hectic, guys.
Really hectic. It's really hectic.
What is the weirdest superstition that you've ever heard of?
Sorry?
What is the weirdest superstition that you have ever heard of?
Oh, the weirdest superstition.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word.
I mean, with superstitions, we find you're not supposed to go to ingene ebusuku ngotshwayi amanzi awangeni ebusuku, those kind of things. So what is the craziest that you've heard personally?
Like maybe I'm getting the umbrella. Get the lightning when you do that. That's the weirdest one I've ever heard. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, I can't really think of others. I couldn't think of that one day. I'm going to because something bad is going to happen.
Another one I think that maybe you've heard of, especially Lena, apparently that when you have a baby, when your son or your daughter is actually going to turn 1 year old, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to cut your child's hair before they turn 1 year or 1 year.
Why?
Apparently, they're not going to be able to walk if you cut their hair before that. Because Zulu people actually believe that amandla womntwana asekhanda are in the hair.
I don't want Samson, ne? They believe in Samson.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Thank you so much, Nazi, for joining us on that freaky topic of ours. Kahle, I thought you want to give us tips on how to fly with a broom.
Unfortunately, I don't use the broom as a transport mode. I also don't use a brake to literally fly around.
Thank you so much for joining us, Nazi, and we hope you have a great weekend ahead.
Thank you.
Bye.
So basically, guys, I don't want to say this community. I don't want to name this community. I'm not from there. As I'm about to say about this community. There's a monkey When you are sleeping, you hear a monkey jumping on the rooftop from one house to the next. I don't want to give more information because you guys are gonna say I come from there. But I know about this thing about a monkey because I've experienced and heard the monkey.
You've experienced? You've seen it?
No, like guys, this community is so freaky. There was actually this guy, right? And this guy was drinking. And as he was drinking, he was actually drunk, he was going home. About 3 a.m. I need you guys to know that it's Katsobutagati. Sicala from 12 until 3. Yes. Ngabo 4, sebalungisela ukuyolala. Ngabo 5. You understand? Sebakhathele, yes. So now, you know people that drink, and he's going home past 3. As he's going home, he's walking. In this community that I'm talking about. And I know this guy, guys. We lived to hear the story and to see the effects that are actually happening here. So what happened to him is, as he's walking, he's drunk. He sees someone further down. He calls that person. So he's actually going and going and going and going and going. And the moment that he actually gets there, this monkey turns around. He actually called a monkey to wait for him because he thought that it was actually someone. He wanted to walk with that person. Up until today, the guy basically lost it.
He's crazy now.
He lived to tell the story, but he went mentally disturbed.
That is crazy.
Just seeing that monkey.
So basically, he was not supposed to see it.
Such things are actually not meant to be seen
with the naked eye.
But apparently, guys, if you are a dog, if you have a dog, let me give you a method. If you have a dog at home and you take your dog and go to your dog's eyes.
No.
You see the freaky things that there's these white things that dogs have on their eyes. You take those things, or even if it's that waterish things that comes out of the dog's eyes, you take them and you actually rub them on your eyes. Guys, you'll see people flying with booms, with breads. You'll see everything that's happening at night. And another tip I'm gonna tell you guys is, if you see a witch, don't scream, because if you are a screamer, she or he's gonna run away. Pretend as if you see just an ordinary person.
I've heard that.
Your own business. That person is gonna be stuck on your door or wherever they are until people see.
How is it proven though?
It is proven.
By who?
By this community. Well, the one that I'm talking about. The community.
Yes. Community.
So if you guys actually see a person doing funny things, there's snacks. I'm screaming on board. Pretend as if it's nothing. Just look at this person. Do whatever you are doing. That person will be stuck there. If they're at your door, they're stuck at your door. And they're not going to be able to move.
Apparently, they're able to use a dead body's person, and maybe it's an octable or something.
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
We watched it with Spy.
Who's this? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Watched it with Spy. It does happen, guys. It does. I mean, if you remember, there was a famous Maskandi singer that passed away. Yes. There was a guy that came back saying that apparently and everything like that.
I remember that story.
So people actually need to know that such things do actually exist. But guys, do not forget, at the end of the day, prayer is powerful. God above everything. And I certainly believe that if you believe in something, that's when it actually happens and affects you. But if you don't believe in something
of the supernatural, it will never. It will never affect you anyway. Song to just come down from the topic, because wow, this is usually a topic, because I think it happens a lot in black communities.
I think before we actually go to a song, why not give the motivation of the day, and so that we can have enough time to talk about Arise and Shine.
Okay,
right?
What do you have? A
motivation for the let's rather have a motivation for the day, for today, and
I think we need a song before that.
After that. I think after that, it says that when you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let it go, because nothing is impossible. It says when you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go because nothing is impossible.
No, that is amazing.
It is amazing. It
What
shows
is
that
your
at
dream?
the end of the day,
ILM.
nothing is impossible. My dream, I think I've reached.
ILM.
I'm there.
Okay, your dream.
I'm where I want to be, but I actually haven't reached that point. Guys, I want to be a well-known, best-selling author.
Ooh, okay.
That is my dream.
Have you written any books yet?
Yeah, I do have a book. And I've actually started writing another book.
The name of the first book is?
Bukona, guys. So I need to pray and get things going. Just like Snedson was talking, I can also second that. I'm sitting with a book that I literally wrote with my own two hands. It's so neat, guys. I've got a beautiful handwriting. Even if I have to say so myself, it was written by me with my own pen. I even decorated the front cover and everything. So I'm sitting with it. It's just that I need to find someone that can publish the book. So the book was actually called 99 Characters of a Black Bipolar Chick. What? So then
Nice.
Okay. People tend to show no mundo here. Who's the author of 99
Characters of a Black Bipolar Chick. So yeah, that was my dream and yours.
Yeah, actually, I check out the photo.
I just want to be within the people, and currently I am living the dream.
And you are within the people.
Exactly, I'm connected to the people. You know,
even your producer is watching you; she can't believe it. Yeah, you know. So I think that we can play that song, and then after that song, we go to Arise and Shine. Absolutely. Mr. Producer and Mrs. Producer.
We don't really have forever. The time is now. Never say never. To die, do what you love, even when you cry. Love what you do, it's good for me, it's good for you. We don't really have forever. The time is now, never say never. We don't really have forever and ever. It could happen to you. Dreams come true. It could happen to you. Dreams come true. We don't really have forever. The time is now. Never say never. Now. Never say never. Never say never. Never say. Never say, never say. Never say. Never say never. Never say never.
past. Your girls, Yolanda and Sky, are still here, keeping you on your toes with the remaining minutes. It is time for Arise and Shine. But before we actually talk about that, we have it forever and ever and ever and ever.
A souls.
By
Not a Stephanie
Cook.
Auntie, we don't have forever. A souls. So today with Arise and Shine, our good people, we are going to be talking about the legendary Mandoza Umduduzi
Shabala. You know, the Arise and Shine guys, it's actually dedicated to people that started from nothing.
Started from the bottom, now they're here.
Actually went through a certain pain or struggle in their life, but they became what and who they are today. So why not actually remember our late Kwaito singer?
That one is a legend.
Like, you know, so we've decided that today it's actually dedicated to Umandoza.
I mean, when you think of Umandoza, you think of Unkalaga. Like, that's even Mahua. Why people know the song?
Even
the dance. Like, guys, it should be world renowned. The song. It should be.
A quote. You know, if you guys
that's
remember,
one song that makes us united. Honestly,
you know,
and I love it. I love it.
With the sunshine. With the yes, exactly. So Mandoza is actually known as Umduduzi Edmond Shabalala, who was born January 1978.
So he passed on the 18th of September when it was 2016, and his death was tragic. We mourned as a country, as a nation. We lost.
Exactly.
We lost a legend. Honestly, and so many people were like, "Oh, why him? Why not this one?" I'm like, guys, if not him, then who? If not him, then who? Because we needed such thing. I mean, he comes from Soweto, where I come from, but hello. We have these people, man. We had legends. So he comes from Soweto, Ezola. He parents who's Nobesutu Shabalala. He had children as well. He had 2 children. Again, his albums, his music lives on. He had albums, which is Nkalagata, Tornado, Pinyuga Bampete, Nohotoba.
Exactly.
Your personal favorite, I assume.
Yeah, it is. Going back to his life as Zola, when Umandoza was actually 16 years old, he was charged with stealing cars and received 1.5 year sentence, which he served at Deep Blue Prison, which is known as Sunshine, Sun City. That's how we know it, you know. But it was actually known as a Deep Blue Prison. So you guys can see that before Umandoza actually became a well-known Kwaito singer, he went through things, you know, because people need to actually maintain their lifestyles, you know, and there's always a peer pressure. The moment that he was released from prison, Mandoza formed his own group called Ichiskop along with his 3 childhood friends, Uspiwe, Usbu, no Sizwe, right? And then that is when the group actually signed their first record contract for 8 years after its formation and released their debut album, Claim. That
song.
Exactly, you know. So that's how it actually began. And then although Chiskop received great success and was widely seen to be a Kwaito's forefront, Mandoza also started a solo career in 1999. That's when he released his top selling album that actually sold more than 100 copies. And the album was actually 9115 Zola South, for which he gained a 2000 FNB South African Music Awards Best Newcomer nomination. And then in 2000 he actually released Nkalagat. Dude, even white people, especially white people, love Umandoza Nkalagat.
Of course, as they should. I mean, like South Africans, I think we shouldn't just say white people. South Africa as a whole loves Nkalagat. That should be, after Sister Bettina, should be our national anthem, honestly. And apparently he died at the age of 38.
Yeah, he was actually still young.
He was very young, man.
I think that he had actually acquired everything that he wanted in his life, because in 2004 he was actually voted he was actually number 77 in the top 100 of great South Africans in 2004. And then in 2005, it was announced that Mandoza would be a major playing role in a South African made rabbit-themed feature film number 10, which would be directed by Academy Award nominee Daryl James. Right? And then it was also announced that Mandoza would be contributing to the film's soundtrack. And Mandoza actually sang in several South Africans songs and languages, including English, Afrikaans, Zulu, Xhosa, which actually gave him a wide appeal with South African listeners. Then in September, he passed away, as you said, 2016. And according to his family, he was actually being treated for cancer.
Wow.
So Mandoza actually has 9 solo albums that he actually released, So Arise and Shine. I think our aim for always having Arise and Shine, guys, is that we want to show people that no matter how you lived your life or no matter what you did, you can change your life at any time within a split of a second. The only thing it needs is for you to change the negativity and turn it into positivity. We need energy. Yes. Which is why you always need to unplug unnecessary people in your life so you can actually become a better person.
So Aranjan just shows people that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, you can't be going ugo and not have a solution, or like that rainbow at the end of the storm. There always comes that point whereby, okay, after so much you endure, there's good things are gonna come after. Good news you're gonna receive after. So this is just to empower people that, please, people, keep on pushing. There's gonna be your breakthrough. Might just be tomorrow, So Arazan is very, very motivational.
It is very motivational. And not forgetting that Mandoza was actually married to Upo Shabalala. And Mandoza was actually the father of Utukolo Shabalala and Utumelo Shabalala. And we actually say, big up to your father. I think your father actually was an inspiration and still is an inspirational from day one. He didn't actually pretend to be what he's not. He actually told people from day one that, hey, but
he told his story. He made it known. He made it known. Please don't judge me by my past. I will not even try to hide my past. I will not try to hide who I was, because for some reason that makes you who you are at the end of the day, right? And actually, I mean, without our past, we're nothing.
And actually, a lot of people are actually now arising and shining. I mean, I think it was 2 days back, Lillian Dube said that she actually used to be an ex-social worker. Not sex worker. I mean,
that sounds so
that she
so
actually
good.
sold sex to make a living, which shows that there's a lot of people that made their lives great today. Our history actually always makes our future look brighter.
Absolutely.
So why not? It is actually now 11:52, and we have spoken to you guys and we've made you guys dance. Mr. Producer, no Mrs. Producer, and the main producer of the show, Usana, made it possible for us. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be talking today. So thank you very much, you guys, for that moment of shining, Yana, for fixing and making sure that we always have everything and something to say to keep you guys entertained. And
big
thank
up to you guys. Big up to you, Sana. Big up to you.
Big up to you guys. And thank you to our guest, Olaki. Thank you to our guest, Usman Solo. Thank you guys for always being brave enough to share your stories with us here at Community Connect.
And thank you, listener, for tuning in.
And thank you, TikTok, for making us watch ourselves. Thank you. There's actually people that are actually viewing us. And earlier on, we actually had people that were actually interacting with us. So keep doing it, you guys. And do not forget that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, come and connect with us. I'm a connectazi, and let us actually entertain you guys. We do not only talk, but we keep you guys glued. You guys always want to know what is happening.
Absolutely.
7 minutes, Nyana. It's that time of 7 minutes, Nyana, of You feel me? And as usual, I do not like taking this moment. Actually, I don't like making this moment about myself. It is always about my team, and it is always about God, and it is always about the people that made us be here today. Absolutely. Shout out to Butabo. Shout out to Mrs. Amanda. You guys are simply the best. Shout out to Upa God. Shout out to my amazing team that always makes things
the team
happen.
Thank you so much,
guys.
You're nothing.
The pot wouldn't be done.
All right, so after here we are going to the Zulu news at 12, and I think we can't just leave you.
We can't
guys
just leave you.
We need to leave you with the song.
No, we can keep talking.
No,
I mean, we have people on TikTok. We can talk to people. People are actually sending hearts and everything, right? I think you guys have actually seen us doing everything today. We even danced for you guys. We even were singing for you guys. I think you guys felt the love and energy of this show. Keep doing it every day. And if you guys are not on TikTok, please go to iLOVEmelville.LIVE. 10 to 12. It is Yolanda and Oskai every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
So today, like, it's basically the can't say 5-2 weekend. It's the weekend, guys. The weekend. So basically, we're thinking Friday is my favorite F word. Ask me what my first is. Do you want to know what is it? It's food, guys, it's food. So basically, this girl will be out of here in no time.
Yoja. And that's what she's going to be doing best. And then after food, because I feel like we've been sitting with you guys and we've said enough that we have said to you guys. And then I hope you impressed their behavior here too. And then you guys are impressed with whatever we're bringing you guys. And as always and as usual, we want to bring you guys valid information.
Absolutely.
So I think we have actually done and said everything that needs to be done
and said.
Shout out to my mom.
We can't leave her. We cannot.
Yes. We need to, right? Mr. Producer and Mrs. Producer, please play just one song to keep our connectors connected with this vibey Friday that we actually brought to them.
We will see you Monday, guys.
Riyatsamaya, siyabaya, hamba,
kuchimbira,
kuchimbira,
kudua.
Yenza yonke into.
Inside. Well, let me show you a little bit of my own world. I think telepathy got the best of both of our worlds. 'Cause I feel so damn alive, as though life has just been breathed into my body.
into my body. Found you, and now I feel like I'm walking on air. Found you, and now I feel like I'm walking on air. Found you, and now I feel like I'm walking on air. Found you, and now I feel like I'm walking on air. I found you, I found you, I found you, I found you. No more worries, skies are blue now. I'm on cloud nine.